U.S. crypto regulation may finally be getting closer. The Senate Banking Committee has officially scheduled the Clarity Act vote for next Thursday, May the 14th, and in a recent interview, Senator Alsobrooks said she believes the Clarity Act can pass this year.
Look, our audience has really basic questions when it comes to clarity.
Yeah.
Is it going to pass, and is it going to happen this year? Because when you talk about it, you make it sound like there's still a pretty long road.
You know what? I think it can pass. I really do. I mean, I think we've come a long way. I hope so.
It's a full calendar.
We've had a lot of work. We've put a lot of work into this. I mean, we've been working tirelessly for months. What it will mean is we're going to have some compromise. You know, I think everyone will walk away from the Clarity table just a little unhappy, both the banks and the crypto industry.
What do you compromise on, though, potentially?
Well, you know what? We've compromised and said we want the innovation to grow, but we don't want to create bank-like products without the protections of a bank. You cannot pretend to be a bank-like product without the protections.
So is stablecoin yield the biggest holdup?
That was a big holdup.
We're still there, though, right?
Well, I think we have. I think we've resolved the yield issue.
We did.
We have resolved the yield issue in a way that I think prevents evasion of the laws. Again, allows the innovation to grow. But you know, we put some barriers in place that will allow both to be a little unhappy. But I think it's a way forward.
During Coinbase's Q1 earnings call, CEO Brian Armstrong said that if the Clarity Act passes, a significant amount of institutional capital could begin flowing into the crypto industry.
Yeah, well, you're correct that the Clarity Act is about much more than just stablecoins and rewards. I think, as Paul mentioned, it will create a lot of opportunities for people to work on tokenization, having clarity about what's a commodity versus a security, exchanges and custodians, what their roles are. You know, DeFi has an important role to play here, self-custodial wallets. And so there's going to be lots of energy that comes out of it. I think it's going to be a little bit like when the Genius Act passed for stablecoins, and we saw a couple hundred large companies in the US come out in the subsequent months and announce integrations with stablecoins. And so this means that hopefully lots of companies in a world post Clarity being passed will come out and start to integrate crypto. They might use it to raise money on chain. They might use it to provide crypto services to their customers. I think it'll just unlock a lot of institutional capital that'll flow into the space broadly. And the opportunity is really there for Coinbase to go provide those services to all these companies coming into crypto post Clarity being passed into law, and actually power integrations for many of them as well via Coinbase developer platform. So we think it's going to be very additive. We want every company to be integrated into the crypto-enabled financial system, just like they use the internet or AI or any other technology. And Coinbase can provide those services to them. So that's what we plan to do.